What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king. Welcome you back to more Let's Play Horizon Forbidden West. In the last episode, we made it here to the greenhouse where we encountered a new tribe of people, the Quen, who immediately fired upon us. We had to kill them to get our way in, but we encountered this lady named Alva, who is apparently a researcher and has a focus just like Aloy. Now, she is actually willing to help us as we go through the greenhouse, so let's go. We're supposed to be searching for Demeter as we go through here, but obviously we've got a lot of ground to cover. Now, we just made it down into these tunnels, and we're going to be taking a look around to see what we can find. It's actually quite the maze in here. I remember getting lost in here for quite a while the last time I played this, but we'll keep looking around. We got some fire gleam we can ignite, so let's do that.
Better stand back.
But, you know, maybe this time it'll be a lot easier now that I actually know where I'm going upon a second playthrough, or at least I mostly know.
That was loud.
All right, so we got another data point here, so why don't we read that? There's a lot of information about this place because apparently Ted Faro had something to do with this place. I mean, there apparently were growing some sort of crazy flowers, which has to do with the flowers that we've been encountering all throughout the game, but we need to figure out how to actually deal with those. So we got a Barrett code recovered from the greenhouse facility, function true. Forests were set on fire, but hour by hour they fell and faded, and the crackling trunks extinguished with crash, and all was black. The brows of men by the despairing light wore an unearthly aspect, as by fits the flashes fell upon them. Some lay down and hid their eyes and wept, and some did rest, their chins upon their clenched hands and smiled. And others hurried to and fro and fed their funeral piles with fuel and looked up with mad oh my gosh. I know how to pronounce that word, I'm just struggling today. With mad disquietude on the dull sky, the pall of the past world, and then again, with curses cast upon them down the dust, and gnashed their teeth and howled, and wild birds shrieked, and terrified did flutter on the ground, and flap their useless wings, the wildest brutes, came tame and tremulous, and vipers crawled, and twinned themselves among the multitude. Hissing but stingless, they were slain for food, and war, which for a moment was no more, did glute himself, a meal was bought, with blood, and each sate sullenly apart, gorging himself in gloom. No love was left. Function true. Sounds like that was like trying to be a poem, and it kind of was, but it also kind of wasn't. I'm gonna grab all of that.
There has to be.
But it doesn't really look like there is a way to actually go from here, so we're gonna backtrack here for a moment. Actually, let me just quickly check something. Okay, yeah, okay, so we're good. I wanted to make sure there was no like loose rubble that we could move over that way, but we're gonna head back through here. I think the problem was last time I played this, I also saved in here, which was not a very smart idea because then I had to come back through and figure out where the frick I'm going. So another Ancient Valuables box here. Okay, no, that is the way to go. That is definitely the way to go. I just got to figure out where to go from there. And if we can look on the other side of this, perhaps we can see where it all lets out. It looks like it lets out through... There it is. Right there. I knew I was missing something. Beautiful. All right. In we go. Let's keep moving. All right, so we got a couple ways we can go. I'm going to go this way first. Just for a second. I think this is the way I'm supposed to go.
According to the map, the exit should be this way.
So let's just follow it. Yeah, the other way was probably for a chest, but I can check over here and make sure I didn't miss anything. There we go. Ancient Valuables chest. Definitely want a couple more of those to sell for metal shards when I get back. Nothing over there. Let's continue. We're almost out.
I'll be glad to get back above ground. Yeah, it feels like a tomb down here.
It's very claustrophobic, gotta say. Not a big fan of it, personally. But out we go. Oh, it's gonna be nice. That wasn't so bad. But, can we push it? Yes, we can.
That can't be good. They fly to and from the complex several times a day. Only the ancestors know why.
Well, the ancestors are dead, Alva.
Of course. How else could they be ancestors?
Looks like we have more pressing concerns. Follow my lead.
Before I do that, though, real quick, I saw that there was a data point behind me, so I'm going to take a look at that. Data corruption partial. She sabotaged the project. You know how many lives could have been lost over an affair? We're working to see what data can be recovered. In the meantime, we spent weeks chasing results that have gone nowhere. Kochansky's project could have been the answer. Can we remember that Dr. Kochansky's libido played a big part in this? Not that big a part. Not helpful, Akrafi. Can we please concentrate on the plant propagation, not the human reproduction? Precisely. It's our job, our responsibility to deliver these crops, which is why I'm reassigning Dr. Samuelson to another team. She sabotaged the project and she's staying? And we will all have to make up the time we lost. How? We're already working nights and weekends, which has cut down on the levels of infidelity. Not helpful, Akrafi. Charles Darwin, a man who dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life, and we hold so much life in our hands, so we'll do whatever we have to finish the work. Albert Einstein, two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity. Dr. Samuelson has proved that. Surely we agreed she has to go. She's staying. That comes all the way from the top. Pharaoh, of course, not the kind of fellow to put ethics ahead of results. Enough, all of you. Your objections are noted. Please do not persist unless you want me to take the messaging system offline. Yeah, ethics. Definitely doesn't surprise me in regards to Mr. Pharaoh, but whatever. All right, let's head down. We're going to be fighting some machines out here, so here we go. And Alva, she'll be of help. She's actually useful here. Okay, so it looks like we've got ourselves a long leg to start things off. It looks like we also got a tracker burrower, which isn't too bad. I think we can sneak attack a couple of these things. But let's just make sure we've got our bearings here. So there's a fire claw strider. That's going to be the biggest problem here. I think. Okay. I have not been spotted. Turned around just at the absolute wrong time. Come here, you. I'm just going to highlight your track for a moment. Did you see anything? They're going in and out of red and yellow. In and out of red and yellow. Keep coming this way, you stupid. There you go. 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 Now. Okay, down goes that one. That's the hard one. I mean, easy one. There's that one over that way. I'm going to make my way to it next. We'll get the Claw Strider last if possible. Not that it's going to be too bad because we are very over-leveled for this quest at this point. I just didn't want to obviously jump to it immediately. Okay, I shouldn't have gotten out. That was dumb. Come here, you. Man, I really wish I could whistle these things over. That is something I missed from the first game so much. Yep. That was worth it. Yep, now come investigate. You're close. I believe in you. That long leg isn't paying attention. Come on, you're almost there. Ooh, good little burrower. Come on. I know you're scanning. I really want to just kind of emerge and try to quickly get it. But I don't think it's going to work out in my favor if I try to do that, so just wait it out. Okay. You done? Almost. There it goes. Perfect. All right. Patience is a virtue. On to the next one. So the long leg. There is... Oh, there's another one over there. Okay. Both I got to worry about. I'm going to do this. Slide into place. Watch your little path that you take here. Let's not sprint. He didn't search for very long. Almost got him. I need to get to that grass patch before he turns around. All right, good. That works out great. Now, do your little stand up on your hind legs and search. There you go. Yeah, good thing he's quick about that. Now, come back. Then we'll get the long leg. All these at a time. I don't think we can one-shot the long leg with a stealth attack, although I need it to turn around before I do this. Come on. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, now do it. Just gotta wait for that thing to turn around, and there we go. On to the next one. There is another tracker burrower over there. I keep missing things. Apparently I didn't tag that either. Am I? No, I want it. There we go. Now it's tagged. Okay. You stay there. So, as for the long leg, I don't really think there's any way to be stealthy with this thing. Possibly. No, probably not, but I think I can go around it. Go. Oh, it probably noticed me just now. Run. Okay, it's in the yellow, but it's going the opposite way. We're fine. Yeah, keep doing that, keep doing that, keep doing that, keep doing that. Oh, shoot. Oh, did it got me? It got me. Okay, well, we're fine. Yeah, do your thing. I'm going to shoot you in the back. And then... There. Okay, that thing's dead. Now on to the next one. First of all, you. Don't you dare. Oh, you frickin' dodged it. That wasn't cool at all. You know what? I have a stamina potion in here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to actually leave you. There's what I wanted. Got you. Woo! Okay, got it. Now, I am going to hit you with this if I can. Got you. Right in the chest. Blow up. Thank you. There it goes. Hey, it also knocked down the Claw Strider in the process. Have that. Oh, that's some good damage. Here, just one more of those ought to do it. This is more than enough damage. I love this spike thrower. There it goes.
I've never seen anyone fight machines like you do.
I mean, it was very simple. I just snuck around and killed most of them and blew the rest up. Really didn't take all that much to figure that out. And now we need to get up there. So, let's see. What is the best course of action? Do we have a ladder we can shoot down? We do. Well, I love how there's just a peccary running around here, too. Minding its own business. Good thing I'm not in the market for those, or that thing would be hog food. Or I guess it would be a hog that is food. Sorry. Are peccaries technically hogs? I actually don't know.
I can pull it open.
Well, let's head on in. All right, so let's go this way. I really hate this camera. This is probably my least favorite thing, like little gameplay mechanic, is the camera when you're calling foods. Not that it is super obstructive all the time, but it is just obnoxious to deal with. All right, so now we have a big room. What do we do with the big room is the question.
Maybe we can get through that hatch on the ground. It looks like the one we used at the first station. There's consoles up here too.
But no way to get to them. You stay put. I'll see what I can find.
Well, let's have a look around then. Okay, so first things first. We've got just a bunch of stuff kind of strewn about. Not really anything of all that much note. There is a back room over here, a ladder to get back up. There is a key console here that I do, or key module that I'm going to need to get that I don't have access to. But what are these now? Battery storage racks.
Huh. There's some space back
And
there.
that is a bypass key. I don't think... Is it the same one that gets into this exact spot? Yes, it is. So let's insert that. Is that going to allow us to get through into this door? Looks like it. Okay.
That looks like some sort of conveyor. Think you can move it over to me?
Yeah. If you can hop on top of it, I can get you to those consoles.
Exactly.
Is that close enough, Alva? It's not actually letting me grab it anymore.
Hold it there. Let me just... I jumped on top.
Okay, now let's continue. Can we push you into place? Just like that. Right?
That's good. Jumping over. Made it. I'm at the console. Wait. There's data here. A lot. But it's blocked. Something's restricting access. If I can't get past it, my mission here is doomed.
Alva, I'll help. If I can, okay? But first we have to get out of here.
Right. We need to open the hatch. Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm unlocking a storage unit. There should be a power cell inside. Then you need to find a way into the generator room.
Okay, I'm on it.
Okay, let's try this thing again.
I've got to move this.
Now it actually lets us pull it all the way out. Cool. All right, so what do we got here? Can I grab the cell? Or is it not gonna... I have to pull it all the way out, maybe. Come on.
I found the energy cell.
Now find a way into the generator.
Okay, so give me that. I'm going to take that out really quickly. Now I need to get into the room somehow, but let's drop that for a second, because what I see is one of these things that I can pull apart. Really quickly. There you go. Let's head on inside. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, hello. So there's a fire gleam wall. Blow that up, and then we can insert the battery in here. I remember being stuck in this room for a while, too, on my first playthrough, and I'm not actually quite sure why. I think it was the battery racks. I didn't think to move those for a super long time because I never noticed the prompt.
Would you mind warning me next time you decide to blow up a wall?
Alva, that's like the second time we've done that. You need to get used to it at this point.
Okay, that brought power back to the doors. You can reach me now.
On my way.
All right, let's head up. And there's obviously the second console, but we can use the thing we pushed into place to do that. So now we can head on through this door and go say hi.
Okay. We need to operate both consoles simultaneously to open the hatch.
I'll get to the other console. You stay here.
Oh, Aloy, you're so generous. Making sure Alva doesn't have to move too much.
Ready when you are.
Okay, you ready? On 2. 1, 2.
Commencing Adamantine Wreath vulnerability test scenario 12C15.
Okay, that's where we need to go.
Magnetic field engaged. Initiating biomass conversion process.
What? No. How do I shut this thing off?
Failsafe exceeded. Test cannot be aborted.
What is this?
That's how the world ended.
Test complete. Adamantine Wreath structural integrity uncompromised.
What did we just see?
Alva. Let's meet below. I'm gonna share a file with you, okay?
Test log, I think it's Tuesday the 2nd? Who cares? I'll say this for the end of the world. It's jam-packed with irony. We developed biomass conversion here. Infinite food for infinite machines. And now we're racing against time to find something to give them indigestion. Well, it works. War machines won't be able to eat the wreaths. But can we deploy them in time? God, I hope so.
I don't understand.
Your ancestors? They were wiped out. Your legacy didn't tell you that?
The time of ashes. But most of the data about that is lost or forbidden.
Well, they created machines that consumed all life. You just saw how. It's a miracle anything survived.
I don't want to know this. This is not why I'm here. I need the wisdom of my ancestors to help save my people, not forbidden knowledge of their sins. I need to find something that helps, something to bring back. The overseers will punish me. Or even worse, people will die. Do you understand? My family. My sister. I left her when she was 14. Already you could see her bones. They will starve.
Alva. Alva. I get it. I do. It's hard to explain, but you and I are working toward the same goal. And if I succeed, your people won't need any data. Things will just... they will get better.
But even if I believe you, my people won't. I need to bring something back.
Okay. Then we'll go to Test Station Ivy. And if I can find a way to kill those vines, then I will have access to the data core. What I need is in there. I'm pretty sure that if I take it, it will unblock access to all the data that this place has. And that will give you something to bring home.
I'm not sure I understand. But every secret makes its own maze. A diviner must persevere. Go on. I'll follow.
We need to keep moving. Test Station Ivy can't be far off.
All right, let's actually hop down this time carefully instead of just jumping all the way to the bottom. That was a lot to unpack. Oh, poor Alva. Not a lot of fun information to be hit with immediately.
Straight line. So the metal flower, what the data referred to as Adamantine Wreaths, they were supposed to stop the destruction that caused the Time of Ashes?
Looks like it.
So that's why these flowers are basically indestructible, which I find really funny. It's like, it almost feels like the game is kind of sort of trying to write off the metal flowers from the first game, because they're the same frickin' thing. It's the exact same looking model. They just have a different purpose in this game.
Never asked. Are you from around here?
No, I'm not. Spent most of my life in a place far east.
Well, we've both traveled a long way then. Cold and damp down here.
Really wish it wasn't so, their dialogue wasn't so freaking quiet. Did I just go in a circle? No, I went the right way. Okay, we're good. Come on. I thought I went in a complete circle for a second there.
Okay. Let's find a way to get into the proving ground.
Looks like we got ourselves a supply safe. And then we can take a look around and see what we can find. Hello. Oh, that is another piece of dialogue. Adamantine Wreath. Born Dream? Something? I don't know. Another code. Well, let's read this thing. Function, true. Then they lifted up, their eyes as it grew lighter, and beheld. Each other's aspects saw, and shrieked, and died. Even of their mutual hideousness they died, unknowing who he was upon whose brow. Famine had written fiend, the world was void. The populous and the powerful was a lump. Seasonless, herbless, treeless, manless, lifeless. A lump of death, a chaos of hard clay. The rivers, lakes, and ocean all stood still, and nothing stirred within their silent depths. Ships sailorless lay rotting on the sea, and their masts fell down piecemeal as they dropped. They slept on the abyss without a surge. The waves were dead, the tides were in their grave. The moon, their mistress, had expired before. The winds were withered in the stagnant air, and the clouds perished. Darkness had no need of aid from them. She was the universe. There's a lot of truth to actually what they're talking about there. The prescience in that. It's kind of interesting. Saw the future in a lot of ways.
Complex should be Test Station Ivy.
Well, let's hope it holds the answers.
We'll take a look at it. Let's head on out as we go through this area.
It's so still.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's going to be fun. So we got ourselves a Dreadwing here. Okay, so let's do this thing, and let's do this thing carefully. So real quick, let's hit that so we can immediately get the corroding on it going. I'm going to hit power shots immediately, and we are going to try to hit this thing in a couple of ways. Let's try to hit all of the weak spots if we can. Hit it with some good damage. Okay, that was a terrible shot. I hit the thing on its back if possible. Woo! Oh my goodness, that was close. Whoa, Aloy, that was a little bit. She moved around a lot there, but not really actually a whole lot happened. Now we can hit it with another one of these things. Let's hit that spot on its back there really quickly. And now, if I can actually start hitting this thing with its weakness, because we have not actually fought. Well, I thought we had fought one of these things before, but apparently we haven't. I know we've encountered it before, so these things are weak to fire, which you can absolutely use to just kind of burn through them, but I think it's kind of the slower way of actually dealing with them. I'm going to hit them with 3 bombs just to do that. I could reactivate power shots, but I'm not going to bother. Instead, I'm just going to hit him with another brace shot and completely miss because he jumped right out of the way. Watch out for all those mines that he laid in his path. As he leapt over me, he's going to do it again. Move, 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 move. Almost got him. The burning is a lot of damage. Okay, watch out for the bombs. Watch out. Oh, that's really freaking close. I think we basically got him. If I can just hit him a few more times. Oh, come on. I hit the freaking tree there. I could probably just brace shot here. I mean, actually, that's not even necessary at this point. Just freaking hit him. There we go.
That was amazing. Terrifying, but amazing.
Well, you helped. We should be able to get into Test Station Ivy now.
So yeah, there are bats in this game. We got bats now. Big old bats that can turn invisible. And the problem with those Dreadwings is, to this day, I have still never figured out where the frick their stealth module is. So I usually just kill them while they're invisible. It's a lot of fun. They're not as easy to make visible as Striders are, for instance. Or Stalkers are, excuse me, for instance.
Adamantine Wreath we can use.
I trust your focus will see what mine cannot.
Okay, let's have a look around. So we've already got a data point in this first room. Let's have a look at it. Feeding the world. Any sufficiently advanced terminology or technology is indistinguishable from magic, Arthur C. Clarke. But you are supposed to understand the trick once it's done. When the curtain pulls back to reveal the mirrors, yet I still have no idea how we achieve this act of scientific conjuring. It's not just the speed with which the projects have come together or the stability of the results despite the complexity of the bioengineering. It isn't even the huge variety of crops that can now be made more heat, drought, and disease resistant. It is the simple fact that all these results are tangible. No announcements in scientific journals, no celebrating predictions born from simulations. Our research has become manifest in physical artifacts. Where a dream took root in an abandoned industrial site 4 years ago, now there are stands row upon row of automated phos farming units, each of which can conduct gene manipulation in the field. The actual field. These robots analyze soil composition, light intensity, temperature, wind speed, and 100 other factors. Then, utilizing the gene sequences we created, they can select or construct a plant to produce the best yields for that location. Of course, all of the crops these units create are best harvested by other phos machines, but when a population is starving, what government is going to quibble about being forced to use our robots to speed things up? Yes, what government will exactly? Should I be uncomfortable watching Ted Farrow's coffers swell with money from the desperate and the starving? Maybe, but I know that it is his belief, money, and drive that has filled the world's empty stomachs. Desperation can only be experienced by the living, and we have given them back their lives. Us, our work, Pharaoh's resources, science's triumph. Together, we have changed the world.
Oh,
You people certainly have.
Find something?
the fourth test station. Willow. It looks like it's underwater.
Huh. That might be worth a look sometime.
Definitely. Yeah, so now we actually know partly how and who helped Ted Farrow get as rich as he did. Interesting.
Console's still operational.
I walk with the ancestors. We shall find.
Are there any data points around here? I don't see it, so I think we're just going to have to interact with the console.
Another log.
We're done in every way. The Wreaths work, and Cobble came through on a way to destroy them. Downloading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme that causes the Wreaths to eat themselves from within. But it's too late. The latest projections from U.S. Robot Command have swarm reproduction, outpacing our ability to drop the shells by 375%. Not even close. I guess we deserve this. I deserve it for what I made here. This will be my last log before evacuation.
So all their efforts were in vain. They ran out of time.
At least we have the software module they created. It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal flowers. I need a workbench to load the module onto my spear.
There's one back at our camp. The map showed a path leading back there past the next room.
Okay, well, let's try to get on over to it. Luckily, this door is now open. Oh, we have to pry it still. There we go. All right, on our way through, and am I going to have to pry another one? No, I'm going to go up this way. So let's head on over there as quickly as we can. I know we need to be ending this episode soon. We have another one of these. Marjan Nafisi has resigned. From Marjan's letter, it is with regret that I resign. I share that regret, Marjan. You served as an excellent deputy, but no single person is above the team or the project. I came to create life, not to destroy it. After all we've achieved together, I did not expect such a lack of vision. Yes, our research has shifted direction, but biomass conversion is no different than burning wood in a stove or distilling ethanol from molasses. It is a method to release solar energy that was captured organically. Yes, there are military applications for this technology, but that does not mean there is a logical, moral argument against biomass conversion itself. To say so is emotional petulance, plain and simple. The saddest aspect of life right now is that science gathers knowledge faster than society gathers wisdom, by Isaac Asimov. For Nafisi to end her letter with a quotation made it a direct attack. Childish, disappointing, personal. Any sadness I might have had about her departure left me in that moment. I wish her luck with whatever position she is able to find, but the greenhouse will continue on all the stronger now that it is free from such narrow thinking. I'll sum up with another quote, one better suited to the circumstances. Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood, and now is the time to understand more so that we may fear less. Marie Curie. Sounds like these people were frickin' arrogant.
Looks like it's been flooded for a while.
Well, we should definitely take a look at it if we can.
In here. We'll
Yep.
have to climb up.
There we go. All right, come on. Let's hurry. I know I need to end this episode. I really, really need to end this episode. But we're almost out of here, and then we'll be able to craft this thing. I would like to take a look at that test station if possible, but I don't actually know how we're supposed to get to that.
We can use the line to get down.
There, we could just do that. That works too. Come on, Alva. You can do it at the very least. Is that a duck? That's just the peccary.
After we encountered barbarians, our lieutenant called for reinforcements. They could be here any time.
Good to know. All right, let's use this workbench really quickly. Come. Aloy, use the workbench. Thank you. My goodness, that did not need to be that hard. Vine cutter. Here we go. And now you can see another one added on with our polecaster, igniter, diving mask, and now we have the vine cutter. We can finally get rid of those freaking flowers.
Now we get to that data core.
Let's head on over that way in the next episode, because that's going to be it for this one. Guys, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Let's Play Horizon Forbidden West very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.